And we are back with the little town in the New West. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I am your... Hi. Are you guys all ready to find out what happened to poor Enders?
So excited.
All right, well, first let's get some stuff out of the way. Welcome to the Tales of Initiative streaming
Platform.
platform?
Sure.
Like, we're all here to play some D&D and tabletop games in general and just have fun. I am Amy, your illustrious wrangler. You can find me anywhere on the internet at Harglyph Studio. Next.
Hey, I'm Zach. I'll be playing Pet Bear and Varsmile tonight. You can find me at Zach on Titan. I don't use social media too much, but probably like TikTok or something like that. You can find me there. Hopefully I don't mess up everyone's sleep today. That's my main goal.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Hi, Ryan McManus, whichever you prefer. I will be playing the half-elf warlock known as a Ronin. You can find me on the D&D podcast Cast Party or anywhere on socials at Cast Party D&D.
No.
Why are you muted?
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm going to be playing
Stop me this time.
Delilah today. And she's a half-elf monk. Very excited.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor. I'll be playing Zeph, the adorable little kobold wizard, and you can find me at Virus on most social media networks.
It's time.
Let's do this.
Yes. And then if any of you guys who have Twitter, I would highly recommend tweeting out or we're otherwise social media-ing, making sure that everybody knows that we are live, we are ready to go, and then we're going to jump right in. And there we go. So first, let's start off with a quick recap of what happened last time. Our intrepid group of travelers found themselves surrounded by a very large pack of Bark Coyotes. But thanks to some quick thinking by Pet and some even quicker punches from Delilah, they were able to chase the pack off. They had a turbulent night of rest before spending a day harvesting ingredients and inspecting oddly fallen trees. Once they delivered their goods back to Cindy Redberry, they headed for Barbaros, only to be followed in by ragged Ender's Claws. So, jumping right in. Doink. We need a change of mood here. Some better music for this. You guys just watched as Enders, after having closed the doors behind him, turned around, realized that y'all were standing right there. Did his best to straighten his shirt back out, but that really doesn't do a whole lot to tidy his appearance, as he is significantly worse for wear and has gore all over him. Dust, dirt, blood, probably some guts. It's not great. Not a great look.
Whoa, I thought Delilah got messy.
Well, you know, can't have fun without getting a little messy, eh?
What do you consider fun?
We'll save that for another time.
Okay.
Jeanette, a bath, and some velvet and whiskey, I think. Yeah, both. And she goes, "Oh, all right. Velvet is in the. She's already drawing a bath. Give me just a moment." And she bustles off into the kitchen, and Whiskey is looking down on this whole spectacle from the second story rail. And he just nods his head and he turns around and he goes into a very familiar room. Ender's kind of pushes past you guys. You'll excuse me, I am not really appropriate for company right now, but I will catch you another time, eh?
We'll save you a seat.
Don't bother. And he goes upstairs and enters the same room that Whiskey just went into. And now you guys are alone
You just
in the
take my
saloon.
What do you think happened to him?
Why did he run in here in such a rush, though?
What is there? You think there's something outside?
It was
I thought-
Bucket.
What is Bucket?
I don't know.
Sure.
Why? It was a bucket.
Who else is around at the moment? Was anyone paying attention to?
There was a dwarven woman with ruddy brown eyes and hair braided down right into her beard, who is sitting over by the piano player. There is an older woman and a bugbear sitting a little over at the table that Enders was at the last time you guys came in. And then a portly man with black hair and dark olive skin, it's kind of neatly slicked back and styled, is sitting at a table with two very tall, chisel-faced, black-skinned people. One of them is female, the other is male. And they appear to have a game of cards set out on the table in front of them. And all of them, after Enders went up the stairs and closed the door, immediately went back to each other and was like, they're all like, what the fuck was that?
Okay.
They are in as much shock as you guys.
Well, at least this isn't out of the ordinary, then. Or, this isn't the
Wait.
usual. Sorry.
No.
That word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. Shall we get a drink?
Yeah, wait for the baths to finish running.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'd
think
like to
so.
look outside real quick. I just want to open the door and see if there's anything behind him.
Roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, jeez.
It's dark.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
It's
Makes
dark
sense.
outside.
Let's see, what do we got? Disadvantage is 11.
All right. Looks like a city street.
Seemed fine out here. Close that back up and come back in.
That's bizarre that he didn't drag any blood across the town. I don't know. He seemed gross.
I mean, his horse was out there, but didn't see anything else.
Looked like dark. That's about all.
Interesting.
Maybe he was just spooked, needed to get inside.
Yeah. So we're gonna buckle down for the night, yeah? Get some
Oh.
rest.
I'm getting drinks first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna go have a
Yeah.
seat.
Money
I'll
for
wait
both.
for you guys for that.
All right. So you guys are gonna go get a table.
Yeah. Because I gotta break this gold.
Yeah,
That
I
is
was
true.
literally
You have
thinking
a
the
gold
same
coin.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
We need to break it.
All right. So, shortly after you guys sit down, you watch as Jeanette peeks out of the kitchen area, makes a quick whistling sound, and then a motion with her hand as she calls the piano player over. And he disappears into the kitchen for a short period of time, and then you watch as he and Velvet start making their way up the stairs with 4 large buckets of water that are steaming. And sometime shortly after that, she comes back out to y'all's table, and she kind of is wiping her hands on a rag, and she says, "All right, well, Miss Delilah, was it? Your bath is ready for you through that door right there."
Thank you.
Absolutely, honey. Can I get all y'all anything else? Drinks?
Some water
Ready
would be
drinks,
great.
please.
Drinks,
Make
please.
that
All
too.
right. Drinking what, hon? I'm afraid I
Water.
can't. Water.
Sorry.
Water, please.
It didn't go
Hot or
well last
cold?
time.
Same as last time. Room temperature.
Okay.
Have you got a special?
Hey,
Town special?
I have some cider. If
Yeah,
you'd like
that-
to try that.
Sure, that'd be great.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So, cider for Delilah, water for the boys, and
I'll have a shot of your strongest.
a shot of my strongest, eh?
Yeah.
God, he's brave.
All right. So for all total, with the bath, we're looking at 6 copper.
We're gonna need rooms for the night too. If you
yeah.
got something open for us.
Well, if you don't mind sharing, I do have 2 rooms.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
we need 2 of them?
We don't need 2.
We can share.
We can
One's
fit.
fine.
One's fine.
1.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Alrighty. If you're sure,
I can
That'll-
see pretty much
that'll
anywhere,
bring you-
so we're good.
that'll bring your total out to 11.
Are we going to be really inconvenient to break this?
And you guys like hold out the gold coin. She takes it.
That's all we really got.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Just got
it's
paid.
not. It's not the largest thing I've broken.
Whew.
And it just disappears. You're not sure where. You don't hear a clink, although there was definitely a clink. It did not
Just
go
throw
down
that
my
on the
sleeve as I was
floor.
kind of hoping it for, but whatever. Did that time. But she goes, I'll get it broken for you, no worries. And then she turns around and heads over to the bar, starts collecting glasses and drinks. And shortly afterwards returns to your table with a very small shot glass that smells like turpentine.
Oh God.
A large mug of cider with a thick broth on the top, and 2 cups of, little terracotta cups of water, and a little pouch
Okay.
with
$1 billion.
no, has 9 silver and 9 copper in it.
Okay.
And then she sets that on the table for you guys and puts this down next to Zeph because he's the one who handed her the gold coin. And then she goes, all right, well, if you need anything else, you just let me know. Where did he go?
Thank you.
Oh, of course.
Thank you. Oh,
I love this water.
what is
Yeah.
that he's doing?
This
Who's
is it's how they wave to people here, right? This is how you say hello. I've been using this since you showed me. Thank you. It's been mighty
Hey.
nice. I've gotten
Hey.
so many nice, friendly smiles from it. It's been great.
Pet darling,
Yes.
can I talk to you for a moment?
Of
Just
course.
over here by the stairs.
Always. Anytime. Sure.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna text you something, Zach.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Give me just a second. Let me pull up Discord real quick.
Okay. Got it. I've been waiting for this since I've been using it since episode 1.
I think everyone was just ready to let it go and just let you continue.
So poor Jeanette, man. She's just got to tell me. I'll be right back, y'all. Thank you.
Take your time.
Just wait for my facial expressions to completely change as soon as I
not
get
ready. I'm not ready.
That's just
I was
me.
going to say, while they're having the little discussion, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not great at math. I think it's 4 silver and 5 coppers each. I think.
Cool. I'll take your word for it. I don't know.
I think there was 9
Oh, actually,
silver.
I would know, I guess.
I think there was 9 silver, 9 copper there.
You divide by 4.
But if everyone got 4 silver, that'd be way too many. It'd be 16 silver.
9. I told you I was bad at math. 9 divided by 4 is 2.25.
Just divide it by 3. I don't carry money around. You're fine.
You know what? That'd be so much easier. Okay.
Done.
Everyone got 3.
Silver, 3.
Yeah, all right.
Silver each.
I'll hang on to yours, Pet.
That was good.
Done.
Gotta get one more in there before I never do this again.
Just make it count. Make it a good one.
She's typing. I'm telling you, this thing. I've seen her typing since the start.
Oh my god.
She's typing
What
up this. She's having this conversation with like
Paragraph.
What was it? It was 3 silver and how much copper?
3.
3. Thank you.
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
So you see Jeanette as she's had Pet, come down to her level so she can whisper in his ear, and the side of her face is completely hidden by Pet's head and hat and all of this stuff like that, and you guys, so nobody can hear what she is saying to Pet.
Pet will just pat her on the shoulder and thank you for telling me, Jeanette. And he turns around and just looks like pale, like a bit, and just comes back.
He's gone from a beautiful blue to a light sky.
comes back over. His cheeks and nose are getting real red, and he sits back down. He's like, "Okay, guys, we should get some rest here soon, right?"
What was it?
Is everything okay?
Yeah,
What did you say?
yeah. Just I don't think I'm gonna wave like that much anymore around these parts, at least.
But it was so cute.
I thought it was innocent. I guess I was propositioning all the town, so I gotta.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to live with that one for a little bit. So I'm gonna
Well,
think
at
on
least
that.
you've been friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not flipping them off or anything,
True, it wasn't negative. It wasn't negative.
No.
But yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot.
He's just having water.
Here, Pet. You can finish mine too if you want.
No, thank you. Yeah, that'd be great. Mhm.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Oh God.
All right. So Delilah, your ale is much stronger than the ales that you're actually probably used to in real life. It, in addition to it being brewed very differently than traditional, not traditional ales, but modern ales, it is also not as filtered. So it does have occasionally a little bit of grit from the crushed apple corn that were used to make it. But it's quite pleasant. It has a very, very strong alcohol burn, but it's got like tones of like an almost nutty flavor that waft up through the back of your nose when you take sips. It's pretty pleasant.
Nice.
Zeph, that's fire water. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Haley, a leopard, just walked across your screen. You need to run.
I know you're so chill about that.
Constitution save. Okay, that's not too bad. 14 plus 2, 16.
All right,
Well played.
Zeph, you've never breathed fire.
Oh.
What's the thing?
Don't follow it.
You can feel it in your throat. You feel the way that was it Pet who got electrified last night? When you
No.
guys were fighting the coyote, it was
Delilah got
Delilah.
electrified.
Yeah,
I
you
got
feel
electrified.
crispy the way that Delilah looked on the inside.
Oh boy. Oh, that was strong. Okie dokie.
Are you okay?
Can I like run outside and see if I can breathe fire?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Roll me an
Zeph runs
Arcana
follow.
check.
Is she gonna be sick? Should we go check on him?
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah.
oh, that's a 6 plus 4.
10. Okay.
Yep.
So you run outside and you hit the doors and realize, oh shit, Ender's closed them. He locked the doors.
Oh.
So Zeph runs towards the outside, hits the doors, and they don't swing when you hit them.
No. Can you play that sound?
I didn't say that, but there is this sound as he thumps back onto his little behind and goes,
Mm.
and while no
No
fire comes out.
Zeph, are you gonna be sick?
I think I'm good. Think I'm good. I'm okay. I'll just wander back to the table.
Oh. Alrighty.
May not request that again anytime soon.
Okay, and so you guys got your
Wanna
copper
try this?
and silver all divided up? Yeah?
Mhm.
Who's got what?
3.
They all got
Three
3.
each.
3
You each got 3
of
each?
silver. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got 6 because I'm carrying pets.
No.
Okay.
We
No.
split it just 3 by 3.
Just
You
3.
all got 3.
Oh,
I just didn't take any.
I thought
You're
I'm
good.
math.
You're good.
Yeah.
I just
Pet,
didn't take
Pet
any.
still doesn't understand how money works.
I don't
so...
carry money. No money, please.
Okay.
No money,
I was
please.
gonna say, if you all got 3, how?
Be 9.
Yeah, I'd be like that would be 12.
Right, yeah.
All right. So you guys drink your drinks. Jeanette does come by and offer refills while the music is playing and the other patrons are playing cards and talking. And then when she brings you both Pet and a Ronin refills on water, she drops off the room key for you guys.
Excellent.
Which room is that one?
That's going to be the top of the stairs all the way to your left.
Easy enough to find.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go to bed, guys. You guys have a good night.
All right. We'll see you up there.
Just grab the key and start going out.
All right.
And I go to like wave, and then I'm like, right to bed.
The people that are playing cards,
Yes.
Delilah's going to kind of walk past the table at some point and kind of do a lap. And then, is there a spot?
Oh, yeah.
Free?
Mhm.
She wants to sit down at the table.
Okay. So Delilah's going to sit down and play cards. Ronin, Zeph, what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna hang at the table. I don't...
Yeah, you want to get some food?
Yeah, please. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, that bread though,
No.
please.
Can we order some food, please?
Oh, yeah, honey. I'll be right there. Just a second.
Thank you.
Take your time.
She's taking more drinks over to the card table and then arrives to take your guys' order. And, you know, she goes, "Are you hungry? Oh, don't worry. I got something for you in the back." And then she goes around back and she shortly returns with 2 good-sized plates, maybe about 9 inches across, that have a thick slab of smoked meat
Oh.
that is just dripping juices in a nest of some long cooked beans and 3 large slices of that crusty, tasty bread
Oh, yes.
that you liked so much the morning before, Ronan. And she sets one down in front of each and goes, "You just let me know if you need any readings. That's my specialty." Anyway, and then she goes off to, sweep around. Delilah, you sit down, like I said earlier, with 2 very tall, very dark-skinned, with even, with real sharp, chiseled features, black people, and a portly man with dark olive skin with black hair that goes to about shoulder length that is slicked back. "Well, howdy," says the portly man. "I don't believe I've seen your face in town before, madam."
No, we're new here.
Weird.
Yes, I look back to the table.
Oh, all right. You're in with that new crew.
Yeah.
Very cool. And what seems to be your pleasure this evening, madam?
Whatever you're doing, I just wanted to see if I could join in.
Oh, all right. Well, Leota, Loretta, and he looks at the man and then the woman. Would you enjoy another round of cards that you might actually win? And the taller man, he turns to look at you, and he has, of the 2, he has even darker skin and darker eyes. And he is as broad across the shoulders as his chair is wide. And he looks at you and goes, "Yeah, sounds fine." And the woman, who is equally as tall, looks at you with bright golden eyes. And she kind of rests one arm on the table and goes, "Well, if anybody can take money from Leota, it will make me happy."
Sounds good to me.
All right. So they pull you in for a hand of poker. So I'm going to have you go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Mm-hmm. So I have proficiency in card
games. Yeah. So you get to add your proficiency bonus to whatever you roll on your d20.
Cool.
Okay.
19.
19.
Dang.
You draw a king, a queen, and a 10 of clubs.
Okay.
And a jack of hearts.
And okay.
King, queen, and 10 of clubs.
Yep. Also,
Jack
all
of
3 of
hearts.
those are clubs.
Yeah, so the first 3 are all clubs, a jack of hearts, and your last one is a 4 of diamonds.
Okay.
God damn.
Now, Delilah has an idea of what's going on, but Haley has no idea.
I have no clue how to play poker.
So what you've drawn already out of the bat is a straight.
Okay, that sounds good.
A
I've
royal
watched enough
straight,
movies
which means you have,
with poker in it.
face cards.
Okay.
A straight flush would mean you would have all the same
Yep. Like
suit.
Yep. Suit,
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll me an insight check.
19.
Okay. Nobody at this table has a hand as good as yours. You are certain of it.
Okie dokie.
So the portly man He looks at his cards. And he puts out 3 copper. And then it moves to Leota, who immediately folds. And then on to his sister, Loretta, who narrows her eyes slightly at you and then at the portly man, and also sees his 3 copper. In order to stay in, you do have to either meet the 3 copper or raise.
So what? Just 3 copper? And I kind of like fumble for 3 copper, and I pop it on the table.
All right. Well, show your hands. And he drops his hand. He has 2 2s and 2 aces. He has 2 pair. Fuck. Florida drops hers. She has 1 pair.
And I kind of just go like, and then I pop mine down but I don't change my face. Like I kind of just wait for their reactions to be like, is that a good one? But I don't say it out loud.
Immediately, Loretta looks and goes, ah, shit. And the portly man just kind of like looks at his hand, looks at your hand, looks at his hand, goes, well, beginner's luck. And he pushes all the coins towards you.
Thank you.
Damn.
You just made 9 copper. Well, 6 copper.
6, yeah.
3 of it was yours.
Yeah.
6 copper.
6.
Right on.
He grabs his drink.
Go again?
Absolutely.
Fun.
All right. So we're going to roll 2 more d20s. We'll just see who wins the next. This is just to see who wins the next 2 hands that you play before you head to bed. Okay?
Yep.
All right. First one.
Okay, so 6.
So the next hand is won by Leota, who ends up with 4 of a kind. And you look at your head and you're like, oh man, I didn't have literally anything. But you don't feel too bad because Loretta ends up with 1 pair again.
Okay.
But Leota just barely beat out the chubby man who had 3 of a kind.
Okay.
Next roll.
$11.
Okay. So you look at your hand and you're like, all right, I got 2 pair. I'm good. This is a good hand. This is good. And you look over and the chubby guy just goes, fuck it. I'm out. And Loretta looks at Leota and she goes, oh, raise. And she puts out more. And he looks over at you. My camera will quit that. There we go. He looks over at you, goes, what do you think? Raise?
Why not?
All right. You guys all put your cash out. She drops it and goes, there you go. 2 of a kind. And she has 2 pair. Same as you. But hers doesn't have the king kicker that yours does. The problem is Leota
Oh.
has a royal straight flush.
Oh,
Ace high.
jeez.
Damn.
He rolled a natural fucking 20.
Oh,
Of
no.
course you did.
Nice.
Figures.
So you end up walking away from the table with the exact same amount of money that you sat down with.
Minus 6.
You did pretty good.
Oh, bye. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. And you head to
That's
bed.
better than I've ever happened before. Normally, I had $0 when I got to the town.
Yeah, there's a lot of money that way.
Means I've got more for tomorrow.
Yeah, some sage advice my mother gave me: never gamble with your own money.
Mm.
All right. So by this point, Ronan and Zeph, you guys are still sitting at the table, and you watch as this big, tall, black guy just drops this royal straight flesh and just goes, and it's just you can tell they're siblings just by the expression on his face when he looks at the woman. This is deeply personal. And not like in a man and wife hustle cutaway. This is, come for me, sis. What do you got? Let's go.
Zeph, I don't think Delilah won this round. He looks very confident.
Yeah. You got this, Delilah.
Delilah's like, no, I don't.
Nah, I'll keep a straight face.
Can we see
All right.
from our table if there's any cheating?
Ooh.
Make a perception check.
I didn't even think to. Oh,
I'm going to let Zeph do that because I'm too invested in the bread. I was going to say I would
I'm
help,
way
but I
too
wouldn't be
naive.
able
Oh,
to.
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's an 18 plus 1.
All right.
19.
Nobody appears to have cheated.
Ah,
Hmm.
Good job.
very fun.
Not this game.
nice.
They're pretty honest about it.
Okay.
You might find out way later. All right. So, you guys end up sopping up the last of the gravy and bean juice with your crusty, tasty bread. There's actually enough bread here. You could even make your thick slab of smoked meat into a sandwich if you want to.
I'm about that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm hungry now.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, Taylor wants that.
I should have known better.
I need barbecue. Somebody,
Didn't
quick. So shortly afterwards, the table that Delilah was sitting with, they get up and says, the Leota says, pleasure playing with you.
Good night.
And he heads out, and Loretta says, it was nice to meet you, hon. If you need anything, you just come across the street and let us know.
Oh yeah, sorry, I've completely spaced, but during that time I would have asked about Enders. I'm so sorry, it just spaced until just this moment.
Oh, okay. Who would you like to ask about Enders?
Loretta.
Loretta.
Yeah, so maybe I'll do it now.
Enders.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
What do you want to
He
know
came
about
in
old
here
Enders?
in a bit of a rush, and quite messed up. Is that a usual occurrence? Is that
Well, I'll say this about Enders. He is not exactly one to stay on a particular side of the law. So it's not terribly unusual for him to come in a little trail wary, but he hasn't been out of town recently, as far as I'm aware. It might do some asking. If you're that close.
maybe not, but we'll see.
I will say it is odd not to see his right hand come in with him, though. Usually Jared's right there.
Do you know where
And
he
she kind of
may be?
can't say that I do.
All right.
You have a good night, hon.
Thank you. You too.
And the portly man comes up to you and he straightens his shirt a little bit and goes, Rhett, by the way. It's lovely to meet you, ma'am.
Shake his hand.
And you shake his hand, and as he's nodding and shaking, you can see his ears have just a slight point to them. Probably, if he's not half elf, he's like a quarter at least. He goes, "You just let us know if you need anything, all right? We're right across the street at the barn."
Okie dokie. I will remember that.
Absolutely. And your name was?
Delilah. Dr. Delilah Dave Mead.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And
Thank you.
and he saunters out. Wait for me, Loretta!
This is Cheetos guy all over again, Haley. Get out of here with these guys.
Always Haley.
Sorry. I just plonk onto a chair if they're still at their table.
They would
And
just
if-
be finishing up their food, yeah.
Yep. So I kind of just I'm no bones on the chair.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. It was good. Just weirdos. One of them anyway.
Oh.
But they said if I need anything to come across the road to the barn. So you remember that because I've got a terrible memory.
Didn't we need to go to the barn anyway for something?
Maybe.
Someone's livestock was being killed.
Maybe it was
Oh
that.
yes.
That's got to be associated with a barn, right?
What was his name?
Rhett.
The one at the barn, or
No, the one that just kissed Delilah.
That's Rhett.
Yeah.
Pat's
No.
not there. You guys can't use his memory. He's asleep.
I don't remember his. I remember their names, but I don't remember his name.
No, it was.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it was Bill's livestock. Bill's
Oh,
livestock
well,
was
maybe
being killed.
we can go ask in the morning, maybe.
Okay,
that's fine.
we all done down here then?
Yeah.
I'm ready for sleep. I'm so full.
It was so good.
Oh my god. I just want to wake up
Delilah
so I can come
had
back down for more
a
breakfast.
two-sider dinner.
Yep. Alrighty. So you guys head to bed. You arrive in the room to find it is 2 twin beds and a chair.
Can I explain where Pat is?
Yes.
Um,
I assume the pet is in the chair.
Oh my
The
god.
same way that he was
not
last-
this time.
Oh no!
Oh, where's he stealing?
You guys arrive into
How
the
does-
room.
How
2
does the
twin
door
beds, one on
open?
either side. It opens directly in the center of the wall of
Got
the room, and directly in front of that there is a probably about 6 foot long chest of drawers with 2 sides of drawers in between the 2 twin size beds. And then if you stepping into the room, immediately to your left is a chair and small side table, and immediately to your right is a wardrobe that you could hang like longer clothing in, like dusters and jackets.
So I'd like to think that like when you walk in, you don't immediately see Pet, but you'll probably hear his snoring. And like right when you open the door, behind the door, you just see a figure under a blanket snoring, like fetal position in the corner.
Oh, I thought you meant standing with a blanket, and I was like, that is terrible.
Yeah.
No, he's
What do
just
you want
on the
me to
ground,
roll?
like he was just like upset, but like under a blanket, and then fell asleep in the process.
What would you like me to roll? Because that would scare the shit out of me.
That would be a wisdom saving throw.
You got it. As long as if I'm going in first, that's gonna terrify. That's a 10.
You immediately jump backwards into Delilah, who is waiting to come into the room after you.
Jesus Christ!
Careful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is wrong?
I think that's Pet. Oh my god, would I know that it's Pet given the size of this thing after the initial shock? Or
Oh, clearly that's a dead body. Who did you murder this time?
who did I murder?
Yes. Well, we could claim this one, but I don't think it's actually dead.
Just tired? Just tired.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ronan, did you just say who did you murder?
No, I said, who did I hurt her?
I'm gonna make an insight. I'm gonna
Frantic
check
stuttering.
if he's lying. I'm gonna.
Ronan, would
If
you
I
allow
need
an
to.
insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What is your passive insight, hey, Ronan?
Good question.
Let's say
11.
11. Okay. Delilah?
Mine's 13. My passive is.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll your check because you're actively.
Yep.
Oh, that was weird.
Yep. 18.
Oh, yeah. Ronan?
Oh, sorry. I got scared.
I take an even bigger step backwards, and while I do, I actually have like, you know, when you're in the car and you put your hand across when you're in the passenger seat, I do that to Zeph, and I stop him, and I like stop him from moving forward, and I actually take a step backwards away from the door.
No, it's not like that. It was just a joke. I'm sorry. There's the pets behind the door. It just looked like a dead body. That's all. Just trying to make light of the situation because I got real embarrassed because I was scared.
Okay.
That's it.
And then if
You can't hear him? Just give a listen.
I take like a step to the side to see if I can see around the door,
You
like
see a blanket, like the edge corner of a blanket, just like
Yeah.
sticking out on the other side of the door.
and I hear his breathing, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of like.
I mean, you could probably, if you listened, you could probably hear Pet snoring from the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, but Ronan freaked me out for a
Yeah.
second there, so I had blood pulsing in my ears. That's it. Okay.
Sorry. I'm
Steph's
trying to
all
get it.
nervous now because Delilah did the whole
Seatbelt thing.
Seatbelt arm.
Traffic.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Don't jump out into traffic. I kind of do like a wide berth, even though it's a doorway. It happens, and I go to one of the double beds on the other side of the room of Pet.
All right. So you head to one of the double beds, or one of the singles.
And I pat the bed while looking at Zeph. Like, come here.
Sorry, I froze there for a second.
Zeph?
I'm gonna look at Ronan because I don't think I heard that, and then just scamper across and jump onto the bed. And I'm gonna pull out my my spell book.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need some help going to sleep, Ronan?
Oh, yeah, we were going to try that. That would
Let's go
be
try.
wonderful.
Okay.
Since we
Like
don't need to
perch
take
up.
any shifts or anything.
Fair.
Thank heavens.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad.
I'm gonna
Alrighty.
sit on the bed and I'm gonna put my little hip up against Delilah in my book. Lie down, Ronan. Lie down.
Okay, I will lie down.
Cozy.
Now, I technically can't be magically put to sleep, but can I
I know.
allow it if I'm willing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, if that particular hole is specifically for magical effects
Okay.
that are hostile to the party. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you consent to being put to sleep, you can go to sleep.
I
Yeah.
thought about
That's-
this after
what
I
are you
suggested
using,
it,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work. Damn it!
So yeah, I'll take the left bed when you walk in
Mhm.
the room. I'll kind of curl up, sword facing the wall, so
Mhm.
facing away from Zev, so I can let him practice and just not worry him at all by just staring
Right.
at him, hoping he puts me to
Fall
sleep.
asleep with your eyes open.
All right,
Um,
Zeph, what are you casting?
I'm going to cast sleep.
Okay. And Ronan, what is your maximum HP?
That would be 24.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
So punch him if you die.
Yeah, go for it.
I need more dice. Okay, so can 17, good start. Wait, minus 1. 17 to 20, 27.
Ah, congratulations!
Beautiful.
You
Well
hit the
played.
threshold. Because you just needed to have that 24. So you cast sleep. What does that look like? What does Zeph casting sleep look like as he points towards Aronin?
Sort of like little zaps of electricity sort of dance around Aronin's head, but they're not aggressive. They're almost dancing, quite soothing, like a thunderstorm or a lightning storm without the ferocity. And it's quite soothing and just, it's like you're actually watching a storm, just a peaceful storm rolling over a cliff, and you doze off.
All right.
My chest.
So Ronan, you doze off into the first really restful sleep you've had in a long time. Delilah, you are also feeling a little sleepier. What the fuck? Like my fake yawn? Did it work?
Like,
Mhm.
I'm really, really trying not to yawn right now.
Yep. Same.
Because that carryover 3 points of sleep would have gone straight to Delilah. So it essentially the big yawn that a Ronin has before he just passes the fuck out makes you yawn. And Zeph, you're like, I did it.
It was helpful.
All right. So you two bed down as well. Go sleepy sleeps.
Yeah, but before we do, as soon as Aronin goes to sleep, I kind of turn to Zeph and I'm like, have you noticed that he talks to himself quite often?
Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't always hear what he says, but I know he
Fighting with
does it.
himself.
Hmm?
When he came into the room and he got scared, he asked himself if he had murdered someone.
Oh,
I just wanted to let you know.
well, that's scary.
I know.
Well, I mean, you
But then he
murdered
lied
Bark
about it.
Coyotes.
He lied about it really bad because I like it was not a good lie. But I mean, the follow-up after that was nervous about being, seeing a person in the corner and thinking it was a dead body and making a joke. That was a little bit more believable, but not great.
Do you think he's going to murder us?
No, I think that I think we just have to keep an eye on him.
Okay. Well, did you want me to have this shift tonight and watch him?
I think
It looks like my spell worked, but
we'll be all right. Yeah, your spell worked. We'll be fine.
okay.
And I snuggle up.
Okay. I'm going to take a little bit more time, just go through my spell book and just write in it that, my spells are getting stronger. I was successful in putting someone to sleep.
Yay! All
and
right.
Then curl up and go to sleep as well.
Good. All right. So then, good. We are taking a long rest. Everybody go ahead and make sure you've marked that off. Don't reset your max HP, but do make sure that you get all your HP back. And you all get a pretty restful sleep. Although, Pet, you're probably going to be a little sore in the morning. Just a tad.
Got it. Started hearing the phone ringing. I'm looking around. My phone's right there. It's not ringing. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody's phone is
Do you hear
vibrating.
that? You hear
Yeah,
that? All right, give me a
It's
second.
not mine.
All
Mine's
right.
not.
It is
mine.
my. I think it's my
Black.
other room. Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
could
mute
be.
real quick.
Okay. Alrighty. So the next morning, you guys wake to the general hustle and bustle sounds of a tavern, bar, place of business starting to rouse. Everybody roll a constitution check for me. I want to see who wakes up first.
10?
6.
Constitution 17.
19.
All right, Pet, you're the first up.
Kind of like come out from under my blanket, look around. Oh, that not as good as the chair was the other night. Oh. Everyone's sleeping nice and peacefully. Well, I missed dinner, so maybe I'll go see if I can find an early breakfast.
All right. The sound of Pet opening the door to head downstairs wakes Zeph.
Huh?
Oh, you awake, little one, in there?
Oh, thank God you weren't murdered. Yeah.
Oh, I was. You thought I was murdered? What happened?
Nothing.
Oh my god!
Oh
Nothing happened.
no. Oh, well, that's good. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. You want to join me? Actually, could you join me? Because I don't have any money.
Ah, right. Okay.
And I'm just gonna quickly check on Ronan, make sure my spell's still in effect.
You kind of
Talk to
hop
Riley a little
over
bit more.
to Aeronan's bed, and there's just the slightest little. Just the bed springs kind of. This is not a pillow top, guys. This is a spring mattress.
Yeah.
The kind you see in dumps, like with the springs.
Mhm.
So Zeph hits it, and it springs a little bit, and what? And Ronan, there's something on your foot. And it's
Whoa.
crawling up your legs.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Oh, you can't do that. Oh my god.
Was I crawling on the bed? I just wanted to check on him.
Oh, I mean, as if you were walking up towards him to check on him, make sure he was
okay.
okay.
I was just checking on him.
Zap is crawling up your leg. Don't go to bed ever again.
Yeah, you hopped out off the bed, and this is just flavor for Aeronin. He wakes up sensing that somebody is close to him, and his initial reaction is, something is on me.
Mhm.
Zeph is actually standing next to the head of the bed, like looking at you.
Hi. Oh god. Well, it worked, I guess. Oh god.
How do you feel?
I felt like things were crawling on me, so we're gonna have to look at that. But
Did you sleep okay?
yeah, for once. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been long time since I've slept, really. At least through
Yeah,
the
have him
night.
do it again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Het and I are gonna go get some breakfast. Do you want to join us or meet us down there?
Oh yeah, I'll come down.
Okay.
You want
Do
to
you
wake up
wanna get
Delilah
Delilah
while we're
first?
in? Oh, great minds.
Yeah, I'll get her.
Okay, we'll meet you down there.
Perfect. I'll go over and just poke Delilah.
Okay,
Hey, it's breakfast time.
Delilah.
Oh, yeah.
Roll an
Oh.
attack, please.
Oh,
What?
oh shit!
20.
Yup.
Aeronin,
Yep.
you poke. Delilah, what is your younger brother's name? You
Um,
remember? One of them.
Oh my god.
Any one of them. I don't have it pulled up right now.
God, I'm going at completely blank right now. Raven.
Raven. All right. Raven is trying to wake you up again. Again. So you swing.
Yep.
What do you say as you swing at a Raven?
I'm like, would you just stop it?
A rabbit.
At Ronan,
Yep.
you take a Delilah punch to the forehead.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's-
Whoa. Sorry. Okay. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Does it
Oh.
melt his face off?
God,
No, I
please.
didn't put me.
No.
Listen, I'll chalk it up to nerves, I guess.
Don't wake me. It's not
Okay.
good.
Actually asking you if you murdered anybody. Goodbye.
Wow.
Awkward.
I'm gonna sit in bed for a moment and wake up.
Zeph and Pet are gone, and you watch as Aronin disappears out the door.
Sorry.
You're good.
I'll walk down to breakfast after about 5 minutes of waking up.
I
Probably for the best.
walk over to the table and there's just knuckle marks on my forehead.
Yep.
Did you sleep funny there, Ronan?
Well, yeah, we'll knock it up to that.
Zeph, those knuckle marks were not there when you woke up Aronin earlier.
What happened?
Uh,
That was not how I left you.
I woke up Delilah and she punched me in the face. I don't think she meant it, but it still hurt.
Oh, that's
At
it.
which point, Jeanette
Not for
walks
you.
over. Good morning, y'all. Are you ready for some breakfast?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Alrighty. I have to drink tea or coffee, and of course, tea it is for the little one. Pet,
I'll have another glass of water, thank you.
water.
Can't look
okay.
at her still. Just can't.
Hey, Ronan, what'll you be having, hon?
Oh, give me some
Oh.
coffee, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
She does.
I put
And
my
she-
hood a little over my forehead.
And Delilah, as you're hitting the bottom of the stairs, Jeanette is passing towards the kitchen. She goes, "Oh, good morning, Delilah. Do you feel refreshed?
Yeah, I would love a big breakfast.
Big breakfast. All right, what you drinking, honey?
Coffee, please.
Coffee it is." And she disappears into the swinging doors of the kitchen area.
Any sign of enders this morning?
Not down here.
Hmm. Well, I kind of
Whiskey.
know.
I was gonna say, is he still drinking whiskey?
Yeah, I kind of get that reference now. I'm not gonna go knock. Sorry.
What?
No, don't do that.
Oh,
Mm,
right.
no. Mm. Oh
Did
boy.
he give the
This
wave
place-
last night?
I have no idea. I don't remember much of anything.
Why? What happened to you?
Jeanette told me when I was what the wave meant, and I kind of gapped the rest of the night. That's not.
What does the wave mean?
It's when somebody's propositioning somebody for some favors of sorts. You see him just like visibly uncomfortable talking about it.
Oh, all right.
So I've been doing that to the whole town, and I'm a little taken back from that one. So
Okay.
But you're a good guy. You like helping people.
Not that way, I don't think.
What way?
Yeah, you do favors all the time.
I slide pet my coffee.
Oh, sure. That's fine too. That sounds good. Thank you. Yeah.
I still don't get it, but okay.
As long as you're aware from now on. Pet, right next to your shoulder. There is a really, really pretty redhead that you guys have known as Velvet. Standing right behind you with her hip cocked to one side and a fist on it. And she's wearing a really fluffy, nice
Clothes,
robe.
please? Oh,
Robe. She's wearing a really nice fluffy robe, and she goes, "As long as you're aware, I won't take it personally. But if you do ever decide you want a little company, Pet, I'm always here."
Thank you, miss.
She likes you.
Do y'all
You
need
know what
anything else?
No, thank you.
Well, good, thank you.
All right.
What happened to Enders last night? I just want to say it super casually.
He got up early this morning. Poor Whiskey. He didn't even say goodbye.
Oh.
But of course, that's how kind of Enders goes.
Did
Do
he
you know
go
where he was
off
heading?
somewhere?
No, he took his horse. I expect he went down to the sheriff's station at some point.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I'll see y'all next time.
Okay.
And she walks off. And you do not hear footsteps as she walks off. She has very, very soft footfalls.
It's getting warm in here, guys. I need to go outside for a little bit.
I think she
Go
likes
get
you.
some fresh air. It's okay.
That'd be great. That'd be great. I need a tree. I need a tree, please. Can I find a tree? I need some. I'm just gonna like stand up and like bringing my water with me and just kind of go outside.
All right. So you guys head outside.
I finished my
You're all going.
Yeah.
You guys can enjoy your food.
I'm gonna enjoy my food.
Yeah.
go.
And Rhoda's like,
I
"No,
love
man,
that.
it's mine."
Yeah.
I grab a piece of bread on the way out.
I imagine Ronan's very similar to what I was when I was a kid. I guarded my food with my fucking fork because both my younger sisters would try to steal my shit.
Planted in the corner, just huddled over it.
Alrighty. So, Pet heading outside. And Ronan, he's eating his breakfast. Zeph, Delilah, what are you up to?
Eating.
Yep. Enjoying. I didn't have dinner last night.
Hearty breakfast.
I'm
You've got 2 tall, fluffy, buttery, flaky biscuits. American style
God.
biscuits.
Never
Not,
had any. I've never had
not-
them before.
they're so good.
We're missing you.
We're missing
Yeah.
it. We don't even have anything like them to
I know.
compare it to.
Someday, when you guys when I go over there to visit my friend Bucket, that is her nickname, that is not her real name.
Oh,
She lives in your land.
Oh
She
my
lives
God.
in Australia. But either I go over to visit Bucket in Australia, or you guys come over here. I will make you.
Uh oh.
I'm on the hunt now. I have a location.
She lives in Melbourne. So she's right she's in your alley, I guess.
She's my neighbor.
But
Closet.
you guys get 2, and they are almost 3 inches tall, fluffy tall biscuits, and they're about 1.5 inches around. They are covered with a thick white gravy with chunks of sausage and meat that is soft and buttery and peppery. And then there's 2 thick slabs of bacon that are just on the almost burnt side of crispy. They've still got a little bit of bend to them before they snap.
Yes.
And on the side of that are some country potatoes that have been cubed into almost ridiculously perfect little 1 centimeter cubes that are browned on all sides. And as you get a couple in your fork, you get them on in your mouth, and they're the perfect amount of salty. Obviously fried in bacon fat.
Beautiful.
Oh,
And now that the entire chat is leaving to go get food,
I'm so hungry.
This is a food stream every week.
I do this every time I have to encounter food in my streams, and I'm so sorry, and also not. So, that is what you guys have on your plates in front of you. Each of you has that.
Not for long.
And if Pet only took 1 biscuit, I'm eating the rest of his.
Mm.
Alrighty, so you guys polish up your biscuits and gravy. Pet, outside. It's a busy, bustling morning. There are people walking back and forth. A couple of cowhands are moving, moving around with some pack animals, picking up feed, or dropping off feed. You're not 100% sure. Those kids that you saw on your guys' first day in town are running around. And then you see that tall black woman who was in the bar playing cards with Delilah the night before step out of the large barn-like building across the street from y'all. And she goes, "Hey! Now!" And she just points, and all of the kids immediately hit the brakes with almost cartoonish levels of dust clouds popping out behind them. And they run straight towards her as she turns around and heads back into the barn, and they all file in after her like chicks.
Delilah took a moment, like for a second there, like, and just felt like she was straight back at home, and she almost ran with the kids, like, like, oh no, Mum, like, yeah.
Pet's gonna be out on the porch, just kind of looking around for the nearest tree. I know there's one. I saw one the other day. I see on the map there's a couple just kind of nearby.
Yeah, you probably, if you headed over back towards Cindy Redberry's place, there were several trees in that direction.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right up to the nearest tree and just kind of sit down and lean against it and go, "Hello, tree."
And you get kind of a warm little shake.
Thank you. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit if that's okay.
Yep. Seems the color that kind of flashes against the backs of your eyes is warm and inviting.
Right on. Cool. Then I will sit up against this tree and keep an eye. I can like see the bar from where I'm at?
No. The bathhouse is kind of in the way.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean you're close enough to the main road that if they head out of town towards either Karen Farm or the sheriff's station, you would see them.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. I'll try to keep an eye out, but at the same time, just kind of rest up against this tree.
Absolutely.
That's it for me.
Okay. Ronan, Zeph, and Delilah. You are sopping up the last of your delicious gravy with your buttery biscuit. Your plates are practically licked clean.
Oh, do we have to go anywhere? I don't think I can move.
Yeah, I think that we should.
Pretty sure Zeph can't move. He's 2.5 foot tall, eating human-sized portions.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe a
He's got this
moment.
Massive round belly.
Yeah, just one sec.
Walking around with a Zeph balloon. All right, you guys take a little while to let your food digest and just drink some tea and coffee and relax for a little bit. Zeph, you take some time to digest. And then after about an hour, when you feel you can move safely, you head out to start your day. What is your guys' plan for this afternoon?
Well, there's a couple more jobs that we can attend to.
Yeah.
Someone was killing Bill's livestock. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the sheriff had that posted. And then I kind of wanted to go and see Willie Black.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we
Oh,
should
we
check
should
in
also
with
find out what this spine thingy is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who said they could help us with that?
Willie Black?
Was it him? Well, 3 birds with 1 stone there, then. That works for me.
Hopefully.
All the birds.
All the birds.
All of every bird.
Should we check in with the sheriff before we head off?
It's on the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the way up the hill.
Nope, sheriff's
Oh,
in the
no,
opposite
back-
direction.
No?
Sheriff's
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
building number
Blackbird
12.
Ranch.
Blackbird Ranch is heading out the other direction of town.
Oh, I was looking at building 15. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
15 is the church,
Oh.
the big bell steeple
Gotcha.
on the top of the hill.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
If you think we need more info, we can always take a little
Why
detour.
not? I just figured we would grab the job while we were there, you know? But, you know, so it's just a bit easier to, while we're here in town. But let's just head off to the Blackbird Ranch and we'll go from there.
Alrighty. So you guys want to head to Blackbird Ranch then? You don't want to go by the sheriff's first?
Yeah.
Do we know where Bill's is?
Bill is another name for William.
Willie Black.
Yeah.
So it's all the same guy. Everything leads to one place. I love it. All road
Yeah,
leads
we've got
to
one
Bucket.
guy to go to.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Well, at least it makes it easy.
Don't do that.
Alrighty.
Zeph would have known that. Taylor's an idiot.
No.
No, he probably wouldn't. Human names are weird.
True.
True.
It's perfectly reliable.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. That's canon.
Yep. Human names are weird, man.
They are.
Who names their kid Steve? What kind of name is Steve?
I love it.
All right.
Every Steve just tuned out.
I know. Bye, Steve. All right.
Sorry,
so you guys
Steve.
head towards Blackbird Ranch. All right. So heading up the main thoroughfare through town, you guys head towards Blackbird Ranch. And as you are making your way up that direction, you pass a building that has a little sign that says Bank of the Crow. You see another little house on the other side. There's a couple of buildings here and there. There's a bakery, but you guys didn't realize there wasn't even a bakery in town. Quite nice.
Bakery.
And oddly enough, it shares its space with a butcher. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
And you head up past those buildings towards Blackbird Ranch. And shortly after leaving town, you go, through a couple of fields as the road winds its way that direction until you get to a large orchard. Now, this orchard has been here for a very long time, so it was almost hard to tell that it was, in fact, an orchard and not just a wooded grove that you had to pass through. Except the trees are just a little...
God.
Uh-oh. He's died. No.
Oh no.
He'll be back.
Delilah met
He's
him.
dead. The trees are just a little too regularly placed apart and almost not quite perfect rows. All right. There we are.
Is
There we go.
there
Get everybody back.
is there any fruit that we could take?
Well, as you guys are looking up, you notice that the those apple-like acorn-looking things, those large apple-sized acorns that you found on the ground back at Karen Farm, there are a lot of those trees here, and they have full fruit that are much larger than the wilder ones that you found on Karen Farm. And you're like, oh, okay. Pretty neat looking. They don't look quite ripe yet. Like they're still green. But they're already the size of the ones that you found on the ground at the tree on Karen Farm. They could only get bigger from here. And as you're walking up the road, you see a very large woman. Look her up.
Is that bucket?
Everyone's bucket to me now.
I think
Everyone.
some jams.
Where is she? There she is. I clicked on the right person. I don't know how I was. Alright. She's really tall. She's thick. She's sturdy, sporting short ash-colored hair with very dark eyes. Oh yeah, you may have seen her at one time before. The woman that you pegged is at least a half Goliath.
Oh, yeah.
She is riding down the road on probably one of the most terrifying looking beasts you have ever seen in your life. And if you'll give me just a second, let me put this up here. I will bring it in.
It's a bucket.
There it is. Its jaw looks similar to a horse, a large horse. But instead of stopping right at the muzzle, the opening goes almost all the way back, and large canines stick out, going both up and down.
Oh God!
Oh, it's got thumbs. Why does it have thumbs?
No.
And gills or something.
It has spines coming out from just behind the jaw as it goes up to long, rounded ears. The mane comes down in thick, wavy hair, and then down past the very equine-like body, it goes into clawed appendages that almost remind you of a bird of prey more than a equid of any kind. And its eyes are so bright a yellow that they almost glow in the dark. This thing is almost 18 hands tall. And 18 hands, one hand equals 4 inches, is about the same size as a Clydesdale.
Damn.
If not a little bit bigger.
Damn.
Whoa.
This is a very large creature, and that large woman is riding it.
Mm-hmm. Towards
And they're
Towards
running.
you. They're not running. They're walking down the path.
Ugh.
You notice that while it does have a bridle that kind of sits across its nose, there is nothing in its mouth. and there are no reins attached to that headstall. Just a one rope that loops over itself into a knot and is hung neatly on the horn of the saddle that this large woman is sitting in. And you guys are walking towards her? Or are you stopping?
I think I would kind of just stop in my place to just look, at least for a second, until I figure out what everyone else is doing. Just
Okay.
kind of in awe.
Yeah. I think we'd all stop.
All right.
Oh my god.
That thing's huge.
Oh,
I can't
Is
say
it-
I've
I'm
seen
gonna
anything
kind of-
like that.
take a few steps more forward. And did you say I recognize the woman riding it?
Mm-hmm. You've seen her before. She was talking to the sheriff at one point.
Okay. I'm gonna just casually walk up as if it's a regular horse, very calmly, and be like, "Hi, good morning. How are you?"
Yeah, good morning. You are the new ones in from town, eh? Yes, I see
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're new here. Just looking to help out.
Was is that doing, eh? Here.
Well, everyone's kind of doing something different, but mostly traveling.
No, I meant on this road. You are.
Oh.
I'm saying hi to you.
You're cute. But I'm taken.
By Willie?
No. Nine.
Oh,
sorry.
No.
Oh, true.
Sorry.
No.
That man is old enough to be my great grandfather? Maybe.
Oh.
So, you are heading up to the Blackbird, eh?
Yeah.
I see. I Hmm.
I'm finally gonna like poke my head out from around. It's probably hiding behind Aaron if he's stopped in his tracks.
All right. So she sits back a little bit in the saddle, and the creature that she is riding comes to a stop. She swings one leg over and drops down, and she just pats him on the shoulder, and he walks on past you guys.
Whoa.
He can take
What?
care of himself. What you doing with Willie Black?
Well, we heard that something was killing his livestock. We thought maybe
No.
Help out.
we could help out with that. And we found something that he might know about.
Okay. That sounds like something you would definitely need to talk to him about. But if you need more details on what's killing what, you come find me. I'll get you what I can. I'm Shay, by the way.
I'm Zeph.
I'm not sure whose hand to shake. Zeph?
Delilah's. Yeah.
And she grabs Zeph's hand and just picks him up, puts him down, picks him up,
Oh.
puts him down.
Oh,
Damn.
Delilah. Lovely to meet you.
Delilah. And
Hi, the name's Pet. Nice to meet you.
Pet
A Ronin.
a
Nice
Ronin.
to meet you.
Nice short names. I'm again Shay.
Hey,
I'm
shit.
the foreman at Blackbird. So,
Got it.
is anything you need, you let me know.
I do have a question for you. What was that? What was that? What was
Oh,
that?
Bucket?
Bucket!
That was
We
Bucket.
figured it out.
We've heard about Bucket. We were trying to put a name to the face to the name. That's good. It's good.
That's Willie Black's Hill Beast.
Hell beast.
You know, that makes sense because we
Lovely.
assumed Bucket was going to kill us. So it
I mean,
looks like
he
it
could.
could. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
He could swallow me whole.
Probably won't. But don't give him the chance.
So-
If y'all need anything, just let me know. Go on up the hill. You can't miss Willie Black's house. It is the only thing that looks like it doesn't belong here. Also, be respectful, because I don't want to have to come after you, and my girlfriend doesn't want to have to come after you in the event that you come after him.
Sounds good.
That was a lot.
Taken.
Okay.
That's great.
I did have a question.
Yeah.
You said that if we had any questions on what was killing things, to speak with you.
I can show you a couple of kill sites.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, absolutely. Finish your business with Billy, and then meet me at the foreman's cottage.
Okay. Thank you.
You got it.
Perfect. Thank you, Shay. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
No problem. Nice to
And
meet you, Buck.
he's gone. You can't see him anymore. Who knows where he went?
So she wasn't riding him?
She
Oh.
was.
I mean, I was. I have business in town, but he knows what he's doing. I'll go catch up with him later.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Well, lucky we're going the other way.
Alrighty.
Keep walking.
So, you guys pass each other. She heads into town. You guys head up the hill. And about another 30, 40 minutes later, you come out of the orchard to a field. And it is expansive. It's going to take you another 20 minutes once you get to the edge of this field to even hit the bare edge of this ranch property. But you can see on the top of the hill a cluster of buildings, barns, outbuildings, workshops, that sort of thing. And then right on top is a colonial style house with pillars and a wraparound porch. 2 stories, maybe 3. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Right on.
All right.
All right.
So we will be back in 5-10 minutes, somewhere around there. As soon as we get back, you guys will have some fun with the black.
Do it.
All right, let's switch over to. Hey there! Are you looking for a new D&D podcast to add to your listening lineup? Then check out The Ring of Contrarians. Hey there! Are you looking for a new D&D podcast to add to your listening lineup? Then check out The Ring of Contrarians. Start with the world-shattering adventures of the Rift Wars in Season 1, or join the dungeon-delving shenanigans of the Dungeons of Faerun in Season 2. New episodes go live on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month wherever you listen to podcasts, and on YouTube. Keep updated on Facebook and Twitter at Of Contrarians, and join the adventure with The Ring of Contrarians.
There's some doggos in here.
Scared the crap out.
All right. And we're back after giving literally everyone minor heart attacks.
I didn't hear some
Congratulations.
snorts, that's all.
You.
Saw
Right. Right.
I didn't see the dog sneak in. Oh my gosh.
That was good.
I just assumed it was Haley's dog. I didn't know it was...
Remember, they both have.
I know.
Ah. Hmm.
Jeez.
Okay. So you guys have made it to Blackbird Ranch. And as you passed by pastures on either side of you, you saw an assortment of familiar and unfamiliar creatures. In addition, there you go. Hey, it's working better when my mic is next to my mouth. Ooh. You guys saw an assortment of animals, creatures, some of them familiar, some of them not, in these pastures on either side of the road as you headed up the hill. And just FYI, could we have a mod in the text chat?
Yep.
Take care of that problem.
It's taken care of.
Done.
Unimus. Anyway, so then you arrive at the bottom of a wide stairway that makes its way up onto a wraparound porch on a colonial style house, where a few feet over from the front door sits an old man. His face is more wrinkles than anything else. The skin is leathery and almost indistinguishable from the dirt that you guys walked in on. It's hard to tell that he almost looks like a statue made out of earth, except he's got this bright salt and pepper hair that is combed back and neatly braided into a thick plait that comes down his shoulder. And as you guys get to the foot of the steps, his head comes up off his chest, and he opens two dark purple eyes
Whoa.
and looks right at you. I don't believe I'm familiar with these particular faces. Can I help you?
We're here to help. We heard you could use some hands. You have nice eyes. Sorry, that's kind of weird, but never seen those. Not
Daddy,
eyes.
sorry, Daddy, sorry, Daddy.
It's okay. Deflecting with humor. I get it. It's fine. Intimidating people can be very intimidating. Is this something I can do for you, son?
I think what he's trying to say is, we're here to help. We heard that things were killing your livestock, and we thought we could help out with that.
He kind of looks you all over. And he starts rocking in the chair as he looks at Ronan up and down. Pauses to look over each of his shoulders. And then over to Pet. And then down to Zeph. And then up to Delilah. Alright. That's something you think you can handle?
We can certainly try.
Is that all?
Hey, Delilah?
Yeah?
Do you think I should show him the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the spine and go, do you know what this has come from? I'm gonna walk up to him.
I will follow very closely behind Zeph, making sure.
And on one of the rocks, he kind of just rocks forward. And he looks at what Zeph has in his hands. Yeah, it's about as much as I expected.
What is it?
Oh, that is the spine of an earth dragon.
Oh, what now?
I don't what now?
An earth dragon. They don't come around here very often. Most of them sleep for centuries at a time. But they do burrow. And not nicely. If you found one of those,
Sounds exactly like what we found.
That will explain exactly what's been killing my livestock.
Sorry to interrupt. Aren't dragons huge? Wouldn't you know
We
where it
can
was?
be.
Or if it was coming?
The earthquake, right?
Oh yeah, you felt that,
I
didn't
felt-
you?
I felt an earthquake and then we saw the
Oh yeah.
tunnels that
Zeph,
it made.
do you think your friend could help us with this? Any insight? Any knowledge?
My friend?
Your dragon friend?
Zephyrian?
Zephyrian, that one. Yep. I'm not good with names.
The
Sea
sea dragon?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're a
didn't mean-
You know
long
Zephyrian?
way from the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can
I
you
don't
send
think Zephyrian's gonna
a
be able to
message?
help us
A
out
letter?
here.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry, my ears are old. And when there's more than one person talking, I can't hear shit.
Same.
We're all very excited.
You there, halfling? Would you say?
which
Me?
one are you talking to?
Yes.
I'm not a halfling.
You'll have something.
Play on
Okay.
words.
Yeah, what?
You have to be
That's what you said?
respectful. We were taught to be respectful.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Where are my manners? What can I do for you there?
You said
We-
something.
I don't
Was it a
remember.
question?
I don't think so. Do you know anything about this dragon?
This dragon. Which one? The sea dragon that the little one serves? Or the friend of
One
a
that-
friend?
Yeah.
The one that we accidentally just volunteered to take care of.
Yeah, that one.
Don't worry. Earth dragons aren't nearly as intelligent as the chromatic cousins. They're more like beasts. More based on instinct than anything else.
I don't know if that makes them more or less dangerous.
That depends. Are you food?
No.
We've been getting asked that a lot lately.
Yeah. Are
we've
you
been
a
getting asked that a lot.
coyote?
No.
Good. Good to hear it. That's the last person who asked me about that, or person creature thing that asked me about that was a coyote. Just making sure you weren't. Cool. So we have to take care of a dragon now. Don't know much about that. Sounds fun. Can you point us in the right direction? And can we borrow Bucket for some assistance in this?
I can point you towards Shay. She can show you a couple kill sites in the area. But Bucket, you may have to ask him to do this. He is not prone to fits of wild grandeur and adventure.
All right. Anything that could pique his interest a little bit? Anything you know about Bucket that would just like some sort of food or some sort of like anything that he might be interested in that might sweeten the deal?
That's not me.
Yeah, no. We're not food. We've established we're not food. We're good.
I make sure.
Yeah. Zeph, you think I've feeded you to that thing? Don't you worry about it. I wouldn't do that.
Here now. Don't be talking about intelligent creatures like they're things. If you want Bucket's help, then you need to ask Bucket.
Sounds like a plan.
No, of course not.
A bit more intelligent than regular nightmare horse.
Got it.
He's a hill beast.
Hell beasts. All right. Well, we can ask
Hell or
Bucket.
hill?
Is it a hell?
I
think we're just asking Amy at this point. Is it a hell?
Hell.
Hell.
H-E-L-L. Beast.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Perfect. Well, cool. We passed Shay on the way. We made some good acquaintance there. We should be able to go meet up with her, chat with her, see if she wants to assist about a earth dragon, and we can also chat with Bucket on the way too. They're probably about the same spot right now. That'd be great. Thank you, Sir William, for your assistance. Is there anything else we need to know? Anything else that you need at this time?
I don't like loud noises, if that's helpful.
Okay.
I don't like loud noise. Okay.
That's good. I'm not a big fan either, so that's good.
And, stay on the rocks.
Stay
What does that
on
mean?
the rocks?
All right. Not good with riddles, but thank you. Seems like everyone in this town likes to speak with them, but I can't really understand them.
no.
Was he talking
Yeah, I'm just
about that
gonna.
rock pile?
They don't burrow through rock the same way they burrow through earth. It wasn't a riddle, pet.
Everything sounds a riddle to me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make offense for sure.
I'm too old for that shit.
Remember that well that Zeph found? Like that kind of rock? Stay on the piles? Is that what we mean?
Maybe. Did we release it?
Uh-oh.
No. Jeez.
We kind of left that wide open.
Okay.
We dug it open.
Yeah, we did.
I think we just found an old well, guys. I don't
We
think
found
that
an
was-
old well. We didn't open it. We just found it.
Was it a well?
It was pretty big.
I just needed to use some of the bricks for a grave.
Yeah,
It
more
was
great.
conveniently
How it
placed?
opened. I threw fire down there.
One last thing that I have. I don't know if everyone else has other questions, but what does this job entail? What's it paying? I guess I'm not too interested in money, but what can we come to an agreement on here?
No, if you can kill the earth dragon,
Take care of the earth dragon. Yeah, I'm not a big killing type, but
no. you'll want to be. See, Earth dragons aren't as intelligent as even Bucket. And if you get into a situation where it's trying to kill you, you're either gonna end up as its dinner, or you're gonna kill it.
Okay.
I much
Understood.
prefer one of those over the other.
I
Me
would
too.
too. Now, as far as payment goes, killing something like that, I could see fit to give you 50 gold.
Whoa.
Whoa! So much paper.
Okay.
That,
Not one for
Yeah.
money, but that's a lot.
doable. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds
That's what
lovely.
it's worth.
Sounds great. Do you know if Earth Dragon bits and bobs come in handy to anyone? If they'd be of medical, magical, physical use to anyone? 'Cause that might sway me into the kill side a little bit more if I can actually put the pieces to good use. If it's being a nuisance already, I could kind of understand it.
Well, they're good eating. And you can use their scales, the hide, chitin, whatever you want to call it, to build things.
That's
In
what I like to
fact-
hear. That's what I like to hear. If we end up putting something under, I'd rather be put back to a good use for somebody else, especially if it's causing a ruckus in the town. All right. Well, I'm convinced. I think this is going to be a great endeavor for us. I definitely think we should get the assistance of Shay and Bucket if he so kindly would like to help. If you guys have anything else, feel free. I'll take a step back here.
I think we have all the info I need. Anyone else can ask questions.
Mr. William?
Mhm.
I'm gonna scamper a little bit closer and like try and stand up to my full 2 feet and whisper in his ear.
So, you know Zephyrian, he's not doing too good. Do you happen to have anything that I could have or take back to help him in the war? I was told you might have some powerful things that could help.
Little one, there's very little in the world that is powerful enough to save a dragon who's dying of old age. But you never know. You make friends with the right people, right persons. They might be able to lead you to something. A doorway, an entrance, the cash. There's nothing much I can help you with.
Okay. I'm not ready to let Zephyrian go.
No one is ever ready to let someone go, little guy.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you, boy. You may also want to make friends with those same people.
Me?
It seems like your friends on the other side are already itching to go back. Now go on. Shay's probably still in town. You might catch her down there.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you kindly for all the information. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Mr. William.
Thank you.
Oh, this is me trying to get my camera to work.
Oh, yeah.
Willie Black does not wave.
Oh, sad.
He nods his head at you.
Can I roll an insight check on him
No, I wanted to, as soon as everyone turned around, I wanted to walk straight up to his face and just be like, "What did you mean by that?"
By what?
By what you said to Ronan
Oh, good job.
and his friends. Seems to talk to himself a bit. I'm just curious.
Lass, some secrets are better secrets. But if you're friends with that boy, he's gonna need you.
Okay. All right. And she's just going to turn on a heel and catch up to the group. So, we're fighting a dragon.
It's exciting, isn't it?
I guess so.
Oh,
Exciting,
Ew.
scary, but however you want to put it.
yeah, it's definitely nothing I've even thought close about. Should be interesting, right?
Yeah. Zeph, are you all right with fighting dragon? I know you're a dragon kin. I didn't know if it's okay with you to.
Of course. You were right.
I'm conflicted. Is that the word?
Okay.
I'm confused.
All right.
I mean, if he's hurting people, then, you know, he might hurt us, and that's no good. But again, he's a dragon.
But are you on all dragon sides, Steph?
Well, no. I'm on Zephyrian's side.
Yeah, so let's just concentrate on you being on his side, and anyone else that causes trouble, no matter what, we will help.
Okay. Okay.
Like during that conversation, Zeph's ears are sort of like down and confused, and that reinforcement's like picked him back up a little bit.
All right. Well, off to Shay then.
Off to Shay.
So,
Sounds good. And don't worry, Zeph. You know my first plan of action is always talking, so I'll see what I can do at first. Wait, that's what I get. I love it. Good job.
You can speak
All right.
Draconic.
Oh, do I? No. I speak a lot of things, but I don't speak Draconic. So I might leave
And I
the.
don't think
Then I don't think that's gonna help.
I can understand it. I can't speak it. You know. That's no. I'm just kidding.
do you sometimes forget the name for common of something and then say it in Draconic mid-sentence?
Oh.
Sorry?
It's alright, don't worry.
It's like when you're just like accidentally speaking another language completely.
Yeah, you forget the word and you're like, what's that word? And you say it in Draconic instead of...
You want to know if
I can slip.
Yes!
That's too good.
Oh my god.
So uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, we make our way back down the hill. Find
Yeah.
All right.
Keep an eye out for Bucket.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So you guys make your way back down the hill. And you don't. It does take you about 2 hours to get back to town. It took you about 2 hours to get out here, so it takes you about 2 hours to get back. So it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon by the time you guys get back into town, and you did not pass Bucket or Shay on the road, although you did pass a couple of farmhands moving in and out with regular-looking livestock. Nothing nearly as intimidating as Bucket, even the stuff that you don't recognize. But you arrive back in town in the afternoon.
Beautiful sounds.
And right about the time that you guys get up even with Barbaros, the doors, which are propped open, are passed through by that skinny, weedy sheriff that you guys met, Marcia Jackson. She is dragging a very inebriated Enders out of the bar and down the street.
Mm.
I take it he's still catching up from last night.
She's heading towards the sheriff's office with him.
Or continuing last night, I guess.
Is his
Shortly
sidekick real?
after they hit the bottom of the stairs, Shay comes out of Barbaros as well, following after Marcia and Enders.
Do they see us? Or are they just turning and going because we're coming from the opposite?
They're currently working on something. So if they see you, they polite nod, keep moving.
Hey, that's who we want to talk to, right? Yeah, let's stroll over there and have a good talk, Shay.
Yeah, kind of catch up.
Follow along, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, as you guys are catching up,
I am trying to listen in on the conversation.
she's catching up with Enders, who is hissing and spitting and not being very cordial at all. And she gets up close to his legs and just picks his feet up. So some of the weight comes off of Marcia, who is dragging his front end. And she kind of turns back and looks at you, go, "Give me a minute." And as they climb the steps into the sheriff's office and Marcia kicks the door open, they disappear inside. You guys want to follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they
It's
are,
just
yeah.
got interesting.
You follow that particular small group in, and you watch as Marcia rolls Enders into one of the cells and closes the door behind him as she comes out and sits down at her desk. God damn it.
Is she causing problems? Or
Oh, it's you lot. What are you up to? And Shay goes, "Oh, don't be harsh. They're just here to help. You want coffee?" "Yes." And Shay goes,
I'll have a coffee.
"Coffee?"
please.
I'm fine. Thank you, though.
Yes, please.
All right. And she walks into another room. It doesn't have a door on it. It's just an entryway. And you guys can hear messing around. Marcia is sitting at the desk. She takes her pistol, which is almost a foot long. This thing is huge. Out of its scabbard. And then unhooks her rifle and leans it against her desk. Pulls open a drawer. Grabs a flask. "So, what can I do you for?"
Some weird stuff's happening around town. We're just keeping a...
"Yeah, I say also."
We'd just come to see you, see if we could offer any help to you whatsoever.
"Well, can't say that I currently have any need of assistance. But that idiot sure is."
What did he
What
do?
happened to him?
"Oh, he's drunk, first and foremost.
We could tell.
They can probably smell him over the mountain. I haven't seen him like that in a while." And
He had a rough
Mar-
night. He
So
had a
he
rough
says.
night. Yeah, we don't really know what happened.
Well, whatever it wasn't good. And as I am a officer of the peace, I cannot share that with you. However, Shay did say that you were looking to scrounge up some information about what's been killing livestock.
That's right. We just spoke with Mr. William.
With Black?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So you all are going after whatever it is, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tunnel dragons.
I'm sorry, what?
That's the info we got.
Yeah.
Do we want to cause a panic?
Nah.
Tunnel dragons?
It's the sheriff. She should know, right? Right?
I mean,
How much panic
I'm
can you
not
cause in a
keeping.
small town
I'm
like
not
this?
keeping information from the sheriff. I get in trouble.
no, that's fair. That's fair. Human society is weird. Yeah, Mr. Williams said that it may have been an earth dragon
That's the one.
killing stuff.
Shay! Eh? The fuck is an earth dragon?
We're here to ask the same thing.
Shay sticks her head out of the other room. She's like, what? Okay? Nani?
Nani?
She goes like through what? She literally says what in like 6 different languages.
Yes.
Earth dragon?
Mm.
Like the spooky stories that old city's telling? Earth
Yeah,
dragon?
we saw one. Oh, we
Not
passed
not
one.
quite. Yeah,
Felt
sure.
one.
Yep.
Found one. Found a
We
piece
found
of
the
one.
spine of one.
Yeah, that.
All
Yeah.
of those things are horrifying.
Wait, is
Agreed.
it a spine or is it a tooth?
It was a spine. The
Oh,
spine
Oh, it
on
was a spine. Okay,
it
so they're
broke
not that
off.
big, right?
That hole was pretty big.
I think the spine. I don't think we mean like spine. I think we mean like a spine.
Oh,
Oh.
Great.
oh.
Really, your face.
I'm like carrying around the spine.
I thought you were carrying around a spine brain. Okay, we got there.
Mm.
I can see
That
it
would
now.
have been significantly more disgusting. I guarantee.
Well, that's what I That's why I was so like,
Terrified.
just showing it to everyone. Cool.
Everyone's
fine.
fine with it.
There's just it's like Sub-Zero just ripping spines out of people. It's fine.
There it is.
Well, I think I helped rip it out, so that's why I thought.
All right.
Yes.
So you guys show this little black spine to Shay and Marsha, and they're looking at it and they're like, "Shit. All right. Well, you still got that old map? I have several. Which one do you want? The territory. Fuck you. Here." And Marsha flops out a map of the territory for you. I do not actually have this map for you.
That's fine.
Theater of the mind.
Love it.
But on it, you guys can see kind of loosely sketched out, some of the mountain that you guys came through to the east, the mountains off to the further west, the river that runs through the area, Blackbird Ranch, the town, Karen Farm. You guys can see all of that on your map. And Shay takes a piece of charcoal, and she marks for you 3 different spots up by Willie Black's place, where that she indicates as kill sites, places where whatever is killing their livestock has killed livestock. Now you guys notice, as you're looking at this, that Karen Farm is to the south and west of town.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
And that's where you guys felt and found the marks of this creature passing through Karen Farm towards town
Okay.
last night. Right? It was like the day before yesterday at this
Mhm.
point. All of these kills were made in the week to 2 weeks prior you guys arriving in town.
Got it.
And Willie Black's place is north and east of town.
So we may have found more fresh kill sites.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe we go
Understood.
check out the old ones, see if they're similar, and then
Hit up Karen Farm again.
head back south.
Yeah.
Well, the
I
kill
compare
sites
the
are
two.
pretty gross. Now, I'll be honest with you, we didn't even realize they were kill sites until we got up on them.
Hmm.
We went out to check pastures, and lo and behold, what we thought was a sleeping cow was actually a gutted cow.
Had it been eaten?
Hmm.
Well, kind of.
Hmm.
I mean, there was part of it still there. It was like something had come up from underneath and just ripped the guts out of it from below.
Whoa.
Oh.
What's the motivation there then? They're not
Was there
eating
other
everything.
missing
Hunger?
animals, or just the 3 kills?
Well, those are the 3 we know about. We haven't gone looking specifically for trouble, you understand? It's not something I particularly want to sacrifice hands to.
No, I guess that's our job.
Yeah.
Pet,
Yeah.
didn't someone say that bark coyotes weren't usually aggressive?
Correct. So that is a little bit of out of their normal. Maybe they had to move for some reason.
You guys been having trouble with bark coyotes?
Yeah.
Says-
Yeah.
Mm.
A pack of
Marcia.
them attacked us at Karen's farm.
Yeah.
Maybe
Attacked
this-
you?
Yeah.
Fully
Yeah.
attacked.
I
Called
mean,
us
you weren't.
food.
And
Did
she
you say
points
bread?
at Marcia. Points at Zeph. She's like, "You weren't alone or anything, were you?
Not me. All of us were there.
Yeah, we were
All of you? Like they
Yeah.
attacked the whole of you at once?
They seem
Yeah.
they seem desperate for food.
That is
If-
highly unusual behavior.
Is the dragon just taking everything that the coyotes eat?
That's what
Well,
I'm
bark
thinking.
coyotes
Pushing them
are
out of where they
naturally
are?
fairly arboreal. They
Okay.
are ambush hunters, and they don't attack things that are larger than themselves regularly.
Hmm.
I tried to warn them. They wouldn't listen.
No,
That's
I
really
I
strange.
dealt with them.
She did.
That's pretty cool.
Look at Ronin's forehead.
He's still got the mark.
Bark coyotes did that?
No.
No, I did that.
That one.
Oh. Sorry, kid.
Oh, I think he's frozen.
He's frozen right now.
Oh no. He died. So
There I am.
there you guys are talking. You're kind of
Nailed it.
pointing out, okay, so this is where we found our stuff. The bark coyotes, they were from this area. This is where they normally hang out, type of thing. And as you guys are standing there talking, this is a full 2-hour long discussion that you guys are having with Marcia and Shay. And eventually you hear, yeah, y'all better add another spot to that.
Ender's that you?
That's me. Enders, the end of all claws.
That is a cool
Marcia,
name.
can you? I like you, kid. Marcia, can you open this door?
We can hear you fine.
And Marsha looks at him from the other side and goes, no.
Understandable.
And so he just leans, puts one arm through one slat, one arm through another, crosses his arm and leans on the bars. To answer your question from the other night. Was that last night?
Yeah.
It was last night.
Other night. Whatever. This is things in the ground. That's what got the rest of them.
The rest of them? Rest of who?
Rest of what?
My crew.
Oh.
We were up in the mountains, just west of town a bit, in the hills, you know. And I may or may not have acquired the use of some dynamite.
Oh.
And when I blew it up, whatever that was, well, let's just say that my right hand is gone for good.
That's why you came running
And-
back to the bar so quickly.
Marcia is like, oh shit, Anders. It's Julian's. And he goes, yeah. See,
Why didn't you tell anyone?
I just did.
Well, yeah. A little late, but you know.
Fair enough.
You would have got a bunch of free drinks last night.
Can confirm. Would have paid.
Now, if you want to be on killing that thing, that's payment. That's drinks. You is gonna kill this thing. Yeah. See?
I mean, I think we've told enough people that we were going to take care of it.
Yeah. I think we've committed ourselves to this, so I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
All right. Is Los Cabaños still outside? And Marcia goes, yeah, at the bar. If you go over to my horse, in the back of the saddlebags, there is 2 sticks of dynamite.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Consider that my contribution to you not dying.
Thank you.
We will take all the help we can get.
Do you know
Oh,
if
God. Your voice.
know if- well-
Not you. The little one. Muchacho, your voice is too shrill. Coffee. And he just reaches his hands out. Coffee.
I'll hand him my cup.
Which is doing there.
as the cup gets reached through the bars, I kind of like smack it so it goes everywhere rather than he gets
Hey.
to drink it.
Well, I kind of wanted that.
Don't be rude.
but-
Senorita, don't do that again. And he holds his
Don't-
cup out.
Don't call
towards
me that
Shay.
again.
Okay.
Mr. Enders, that's a fight you'll lose. Just saying. Step up. That's one you wouldn't win.
She punched a coyote's face off.
Yeah, melted it. I wouldn't. Just
No.
drink your coffee.
That's fair.
So, do you remember anything about the attack? Or did you drink it
yeah.
all away?
Yeah. This is funny. I wish I thought I could. No. They come from the ground, and you will not see them coming, but you may feel it. I thought it was aftershocks from the dynamite. It was not. So,
Yeah, we've felt it. I've felt
oh
it.
good.
Hey, Delilah,
Yeah.
Can you ask him if he was hunting for those bears or like the elk horns? Like, why was he in the mountains?
Why were you in the mountains for? What were you doing in there?
Do you realize I have 2 ears? I
Yep,
can hear
I'm
you.
asking.
Well, you
I'm
said my voice was shrill.
Ah. There it is
I
again.
was trying to
You
help.
asked for that. You asked for that.
I did. That is true. It is very true. I am not a liar. Ender's Claws, you can mark me down. No. I was building a new abode. A home. Stash. A place to lay low.
You weren't very successful.
Well, it would have been much more successful if we weren't attacked by a giant underground creature that eats people from beneath. So,
Yeah. No, I'm just.
Sure.
I wasn't sure if you'd done much before, or if it was during, or
we had done some picking, some axing. We had lumber. It was very nice. We were going to make it very nice. But now it is just me.
So
Well, I
that
don't
would
need
be
it
the
as
last-
nice.
That would be the last place it would have been seen then.
So this was night before last.
So that's probably our freshest spot.
Like
I
the
think.
night before I came running back into town.
the night before. So why
Yes.
did you come running back into town?
But it took me that
Or
long.
was it took you that long to?
Get back.
On horseback?
When you have to stay on the rocks to stay out of its sight, you do not you cannot just take the road. You see,
Okay.
you must go around. And while my horse is very fast, it was not fast enough. So the short, slow road it was.
Right. So it looks like we're gonna need Enders to point out on the map where we gotta go. We
Yeah.
can grab that
Yeah.
dynamite.
The dynamite is in his horse's
horseback,
pack,
yeah.
which is in front of Barbaros, the bar.
Perfect.
And he points out and kind of redirects the position of where he and his crew had been digging with the dynamite on the map, that it is south and west of
Okay,
Karen
fine.
Farm.
Cool. Right on.
So further southwest.
Yeah. So along that same diagonal that you guys found the tree line, if you had gone south instead of coming back up towards town, you would eventually have run into Ender's Camp.
Understood.
Gotcha.
Oh. Could we have helped that situation?
Probably not.
Oh no.
Maybe. I mean, at least we're familiar with the territory now, and we know kind of what we need to do.
We had our own stuff going on that night. It was pretty rough. Yeah. All right. Well, we have a heading. That's great. We have some dynamite we can go grab real quick, which would be nice. Miss Shay, not sure if you're interested in lending a hand along with this. You seem like a mighty capable person here. Also, if you could point us in the direction of Bucket, we'd like to ask for some assistance there before we head out of town.
Well, you're more than welcome to ask Bucket, but I am unfortunately pre-indisposed.
All right. Sounds good. And Marshall, Miss Marcia, I assume you, like you said, you don't want to lend any hands to this because there's too much going on around town. So am I correct in that?
Sheriff? First.
Sheriff, Marcia, Sheriff. Got it. Sorry. It rhymed. I'm all about that. So
You can just call me Sheriff. It's
Sheriff.
fine.
Perfect.
I can't leave town unless it's as part of a posse. However, what I can do is I can give you a little bit of help. Are any of you proficient with a firearm?
No, definitely not.
That's going to be a big old negative.
Does a crossbow count?
No.
No.
That's all right. It just means that I can't give you these, but I
Aw.
can give you this. And she reaches into another desk drawer. And she pulls out a container with a viscous liquid in it. And she sets that on the table in front of you. That is a red berry special.
Oh, Cindy.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't make them very often, and when she does, it's usually for a good reason.
And what exactly is it?
That is one of the most potent potions of healing that I have ever ingested in my life. It does not taste good. It will not feel good. But it will give you 44 plus 8 HP back.
Oh,
Dang.
that's
You have
quite
one.
precise.
Cool. Thank you.
Miss Redberry seemed a little taken aback when we talked to her about the situation before. I'm just assuming that's just because Earth Dragon's a little alarming in these parts, correct?
You already told Cindy about this before you
We-
told me?
We were completing a mission. We asked her about the spine. That was all we asked. We didn't know what it was.
Cindy's old. She probably knew what it was when she saw it.
That's what we were hoping, but she didn't tell us anything. She just kicked us out.
That'd explain why I haven't seen her this morning yet. Well,
Maybe.
she, like I said, she's old. Nobody's quite sure how old. Kind of like black. But if she saw that and acted panicky afterwards, there's a good chance that she's not even here right now. She may have gone back to the rest of the native wilds to let them know what's going on.
I'm never gonna get my tea.
Didn't Barrios have that? You can get some of that on the way out if you want. We got
Cindy
money now.
promised her a whole bag.
Oh, that's right. We'll have to go back after we take care of this then.
Okay. Can we just say for experience, like during the whole discussions and everything, I've been copying the maps and kill sites in the back of my spellbook.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right on.
Perfect.
That's super helpful.
Good. All
Um,
right.
yeah, so where's Bucket?
Oh, if you're looking for Bucket, you're going to want to go check down at the barn.
At the bar.
You stop in and talk to... Have you met Leota and Loretta?
Yeah, I have.
We have?
Yeah.
I did
Sto-
last
just-
night.
Stop into the Double L feed. That's where Bucket was headed last time that I saw him.
Perfect. Well, we got to head that way anyways, because we're right across the street from Barrio. So we can get that dynamite, talk to Bucket, and get on our way.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan to me.
If I am looking at this map that Zeph's drawing in the back of their spell book, and I picture where we were when we saw the attack, like our attack or our sighting sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is there a path? Is there any is there like a direction it's going, or any sort of pattern to the locations, or is it random?
So you guys saw a line kind of heading towards town away from Ender's site through Karen Farm towards town.
Okay.
And if you're looking at if you're kind of looking at the different locations of the kills that were on the livestock, they're coming from the northern section, heading almost in a connecting space. They are not parallel from each other. They are going to cross each other. Probably if you head out of town past, if you look out or step out onto the porch and you kind of, there's the ranch, there's the farm, and you triangulate and you kind of turn and look, It's straight out towards the church, where those 2 points would meet.
Oh.
Probably further back past the church, not like on the church itself. Yeah, you guys just see the
We're
whole
going to
church
the
just
church.
We're going to church, y'all.
sink into the dirt. No, it's out past the church. There would be where those 2 lines would have connected.
Okay, just so that is right. One line is the kill spots, and one line is the one that we discovered of the traveling,
Yeah.
the direction of traveling.
And they meet up somewhere about northeast of the town.
Is there going to be more than one?
I think so, Zeph. I think so.
Ugh.
Because if one's traveling and
Right.
one's feeding, I don't think it would make sense for one to travel that way to then do this big loop, start killing, to then go back that way.
No.
Unless it's using the same tunnel system to go in and out of different ways, but yeah, that doesn't really make sense.
And
It
they,
just seems time consuming.
the kills they're older now. They're like a week, whereas the one moving north
Probably
is
can't move through
fresh.
dirt that quickly. They got a tunnel still, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it's 2 of them, we better have a mighty fine conversation with Bucket. I'm really hoping that goes well.
I think so.
You're
I
the
think
best with
let's go
animals,
find
pet.
Bucket.
I can try.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
I mean,
This is
you helped us.
I'll
You
help
helped us
you.
with the
I'll help
coyotes.
you. We've got those
Alright.
carrots,
Oh, that's
There you go.
right.
Horses love
Got
carrots.
some carrots.
right?
All right, so I did
Mhm.
draw you guys a little freehand map.
Thank
The
you. That's perfect.
bigger green square is town. The smaller
Yep.
green square below that is Karen Farm. The smaller green square off to the
West.
west is
Black Farm.
Blackbird, and then the red line, the bright red line is your kill line. The dark red line is the travel line that you guys saw. So they would
Got
connect
it.
where
Okay.
that yellow circle is.
Whew.
Well, that's
Let's
interesting.
Show everybody what that looks like real quick. There you go.
Let's go. My dice still on there? I can't. I clicked it. Got rid of it on my. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. If I don't click over on it, it just stays.
It stays there.
Are
But there
we,
you go.
are we able to sort of suss out a timeline? Like if the first kill
Yeah.
is about 2 weeks old,
Mm-hmm.
then could we sort of figure out when the paths would actually intersect and whether we should maybe evacuate the town or whether we have enough time to prepare or intercept a particular line?
Well, if it was going to attack town, it's already passed through.
Yeah.
Both of the lines have already passed by or through town at this point. So if it was going to attack
okay.
town, it hasn't
Yep.
yet.
Yet.
We're going to try to catch it on its way up.
Let's hope it doesn't come to catching in town.
That'd be fun. Let's go chat with Bucket. We'll get that over with, see how that goes, and then we can go set up in position wherever that might be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys head off to the Double L,
Double L.
Livelry and Feed. And it is a very large barn structure with the big sliding barn doors wide open and the nice breeze that's blowing through the area. You kind of just walking through town, head in this direction. And as you walk in to the Double L, Delilah, you see 2 very familiar faces. The first is the portly man, Rhett, and the second is the very tall Leota. Loretta is nowhere to be seen.
Is this the right spot?
Can we see Bucket?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Let's go. Oh, nice.
23.
23. Yeah, absolutely. Bucket is just standing. You can see the back end of it, and you know it's not a horse because you can see the feet. But through the barn on the outside, on the other side of the building, you can see through that open doorway the back end of Bucket. And it looks like something is being, like, you see the shadow of something moving, like something is being thrown over Bucket's back.
Oh.
Getting above.
Maybe? It's a little hard to tell from just shadows. But you can see Bucket there.
Should we just go talk to Bucket? Should we talk to...
Oh, yeah.
Loretta wasn't around.
Mm-hmm. So you have Leota
Leota.
and Rhett.
Do we need to talk to these guys? Can't we just go straight to Bucket?
Bucket's intelligent, right?
Yeah, are they gonna be any
Bucket's
help?
not a thing. He doesn't need permission.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect.
He's an independent horse. Hellspawn. Yeah.
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 How beast.
Hell Beast. Yeah,
Hell
that
Beast.
one.
Yeah.
It's one of them. You saw Bucket? You see
Yeah,
Bucket?
I can see Bucket just over there.
Perfect. Let's
You
go
little
check out Bucket.
All right. So you guys walk in, and Leota tracks you as you walk through, makes eye contact with Delilah, nods. Does not say anything to Rhett, whose back is turned towards you.
Perfect.
Lovely. Thank you.
Just head over to
And you guys head out back
The other
to
side.
the back of the barn area, where you find two slightly older kids. They appear to be in their early teens, tying baling twine to corners of large bags, kind of making them into, like, so that they're weighted on either side. There's one bag tied over here, one bag tied over here, and there's a string between them. And they do that to the next corner so that they're connected. And then they toss one over Bucket's saddle, and it hangs on either side. And Bucket is standing there.
You got this.
Hello, friend. The name's Pet, or Pet Farron. You can call me Pet. Yeah, we were sent. We talked to Mr. William, then we talked to Miss Shea and Marshall Sheriff, and we came over to have a conversation with you. Seems to be something in the area that's being a bother to Mr. William Black, and we kind of just wanted to squash that bug. We could use your assistance if you wouldn't mind lending a hand.
I have carrots.
Oh, yes.
That's me helping.
These huge monstrous
All right,
carrots
make
that
an
we found.
animal
They are
handling-
enormous.
Making either an animal handling or a persuasion check of your choice with advantage.
Okay. All right, we'll go animal
got this.
handling. 19.
Let's go.
Okay.
Take those.
All right.
While I appreciate the offering,
It
that
does
sounds like a black problem and a you problem.
It definitely is. Yeah, we were just literally wanted to see if you could assist. You seem powerful, and we wanted to see if we can get a powerful ally in this endeavor that we're about to embark on.
I am quite powerful. And you could use my help.
Definitely, most definitely.
But I think, and it puts its
Great big nose right on your chest, Pet Farron.
Oh,
Breathes in and then breathes out. And the breath that it breathes out is almost hot. Like you feel it. on your chest, like through your clothes. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well,
He goes,
Yeah. This may be good for you. Young things like you need this. How will you grow if I do everything for you? And it cracks.
a wide canine smile.
well, can't fault us for asking, you know. Just thought it'd be worth a shot, make it a little bit easier on everyone. But I understand growth is necessary. Thank you. If we don't make it back, if you could just make sure the town you take care of the town and that they don't have to suffer with what we're dealing with right now, because it seems like something that might really harm people here, and we just don't want that happening.
No worries. But if you do kill it, I wouldn't be opposed to a snack.
Oh. Okay. All right. We'll remember that for sure. We definitely want to put good use to everything that we do end up ending the life, so we'll bring it your way. Thank you for the time, at least, Mr. Bucket. Have a great day. My not spine, but my spine shivers there for a little bit. It's like,
Yeah, I don't even need the voice changer for that part.
yeah, it was good.
And he watches as you walk back to your companions, and he locks eyes with Zeph.
Come on, Zeph. Let's go.
Shakes his head, and his mane kind of flaps out. A little bit of dust poofs off. And then he rolls his front shoulders like a cat
Oh.
before settling back in as the kids throw another set of bags over his saddle.
As he's doing that, do I know the meaning behind it?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. Because it's something I want to do anyway. Oh, that's good. Wait, we're inside the barn? No, inside, never
No,
mind.
you guys are outside the barn, so...
Inside. It's okay, I don't have to spin it. It's a 17.
Oh, Bucket. Charismatic you are not. It's a 12. He briefly contemplated just eating you.
I'm going to shrug off my coat, just on the ground. I'm going to get on all fours, and I'm going to mimic what he did, and then the spines along my back are going to arch up.
Let's go.
And then once he turns away, I'm going to put my cloak back on.
Yep. And so he rolls his shoulders like a cat and just settles back into getting the things loaded onto his saddle.
You alright, Zev?
Just asserting my dominance.
Alright.
As you
just making
should.
sure.
Take your clothes off to assert your dominance.
Yeah? You don't?
That's why Delilah's so terrifying. Got it. Sorry.
Oh, no. Okay.
Ronan.
I'm picking up what you're doing at night.
Sorry, I couldn't get Bucket to join us, guys. But
It's
he
okay.
seems to think we can grow from this, so and he'll keep the town safe if we can't. So we should be fine either way.
When Zeph hears the word grow, he touches the little nubs of a horn.
Have they grown?
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit?
I think,
Mhm.
yeah,
Looks
I
like
think
you're
so.
looks like you're doing well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, having been given your Redberry special, and
Yep.
2 sticks of dynamite.
Mhm.
Is there any other preparation or purchasing you would like to do before you guys head north of town?
It's a day's travel. Do we have enough food, everyone? It's going to be a little bit of a hike.
Oh, we can
Mm.
afford food now.
Get
We
some
don't have to
rations.
hunt. So maybe we'll go get some rations and some oatmeal and maybe some fresh meat or bacon or something.
Probably not a bad idea.
I said,
Mhm.
Done. We'll get some mushrooms for Pet.
Oh, thank
Now-
you. Thanks for thinking about it.
If we're gonna set like a trap, should we get some sort of supplies? Are we gonna set a trap, or are we just going where they intersect and see what happens?
Wait, do we know how big these earth dragons are?
No.
Do we remember how big the hole was that the rocks were over?
It's a little hard to tell because
Yeah.
it was
Trees had
sunken
fallen
in
over,
and
Mhm.
trees had fallen in over it.
Yeah.
big enough to uproot trees.
I think it's going to be fairly large. I don't know about any
I don't know about
traps
a trap.
that we can set.
It
I think-
came out of the ground and bit a cow in half?
Yes, we need to stay on.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to stop our feet from making sound on the ground, or
Walk on
something
the
like that.
rocks.
Rock on the rocks.
Mhm.
Is there any way we can make that portable?
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Alrighty. So, as you guys start to plan and talk, okay, what are we going to need? What are we going to need to prep? You know, we don't want to go into this blind. You know the location-ish that you want to try to hunt for this thing. You guys make up a list of, rations,
Mhm.
something to mute your feet, potentially to set a trap with, right?
Mm.
Those are your 3 things that you want to do?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
So as you guys start to do that, the sun is going down at this point because it was about 3 o'clock when you guys got back from Willie's. And then you spent about 2 hours with Shay and Marcia. And over that time, it's probably almost 6 o'clock-ish in the evening now, and the sun is starting to go down.
okay.
You guys want to stay in town for one more night?
Yeah, should we stay in town another night and then head out early, or?
Yeah, that's a lot of travel at night.
Yeah. but
You
Does it hunt at night?
scared?
No. I just can't see rocks if it's dark out.
That's true.
It
I
was
would
nighttime when it
be-
was traveling last time. It was probably not great for us to be traveling at night, right?
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Don't you think she look nice with just one less leg? Really? If he has one less leg, how is he going to get where we need to go?
And how are you gonna get around if I only have one leg?
Huh?
What?
What?
Sorry, I was imagining if we did go at night, if it came up and bit my leg like it bit the cow, and then I didn't have a leg.
Bit the
I hope.
Like what it did with the Dragonborn.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe that's what happened.
that's what happened to the Dragonborn.
Oh my god, let's go see the
That's what
Dragonborn
happened
again.
to Avo.
Oh, he really didn't like me.
Let's go see the dragon.
He really didn't like me.
It's getting late, though.
Yeah, he might be ornery. Maybe we can visit him in the morning after we sleep, get some breakfast,
Yeah.
go see him, and then on our way out.
A night might be helpful though, too, for us. Zeph, we can really adjust what magic we got ready for tomorrow. Might make it a little easier for us. I've got a few
Yeah, that's a
things
good
that I
idea.
don't have ready right now that would be pretty helpful, I think, for the tomorrow.
Yeah, I might be able to help with some things, but I'll need to study my book.
I'll have to do a little bit
We'll
of
do
a
some
prayer.
stretches.
Alrighty.
Um,
So you guys head back into Barbaros
Mm.
with your list of things. Probably would be a good idea to stop by the mercantile tomorrow morning once things open back up.
Mhm.
And as you guys walk in, bar is booming. There's several hands from Blackbird Ranch there, just chilling, eating food, playing cards, having a generally good time. And The piano player is going about his music. Seems to be really getting into it. And as you guys all find your seats, kind of anticipating what dinner could be tonight, since dinner last night was so tasty, and breakfast was so hearty. You see Jeanette come out from behind the bar with several drinks for other tables, and right as you're about to flag her down, Whiskey comes down from upstairs, crosses his way across that little stage that's over there by the piano, sits down, and pulls a guitar. The guitar that Delilah found under his bed.
That's what got me last time.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
I thought you were about to say like the ground erupts and eats whiskey.
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
real.
please no.
My baby! All right.
Love it.
So, thanks
God.
everybody for tuning in for this episode of The Little Town in the New West with me, Amy, your happy, helpful wrangler at Argolith Studio anywhere on the internet. And you can catch me as a member of the Ring of Contrarians if you're looking for a new podcast to add to your listening repertoire. Zach?
I'm Zach on Titan. We're pet tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around. It was a blast.
Rye, again, a Ronin. I will talk to you like I talk to the voices in my head. Come hang out, cast party D&D.
Haley, Delilah, can't really find me anywhere. I don't exist other than here. Go find me on Tales.
She's mine, all mine.
I'm just a manifestation of Amy's imagination.
I knew it. It all makes sense
Makes
now.
sense.
Yeah.
Why she always
But
looks
find
so
me here.
similar to Taylor.
Yeah. Amy has a type.
I mean, the only one who's really not that particular type in this call is Zach. So
Yeah, that's it. I snuck in under.
Continue.
I'm Taylor. I was playing Zeph, and look forward. Find me at Virus on TikTok and other socials. Come say hi, and looking forward to meeting, talking, and playing with you all again.
yes. So make sure you guys check out our public Discord where we hang out with all of y'all and talk about D&D
much
things
fun.
and all kinds of fun stuff. You could even potentially end up in a game with me, or he, or she. Other big announcement news: the merch store will officially be open on Friday.
Let's go.
October 5th.
Yes.
So, if you guys have been wanting to support Tales of Initiative in any way, and you weren't sure how to do it, we're gonna be having merch here fairly quickly with some really cute hoodies and all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you guys are looking for that on the Twitter. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some food, get some hydration, prepare for Critical Role,
Yeah.
and we shall go in.
Mhm.
I'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.